I didn't plan anything. I just did what I was told to do. I started jumping and screaming all around the room. And it was just like this moment when your dream comes true. Honestly, I was just going with the flow, you know. They didn't want me to get to go with them. Why would I take a daughter to my business meeting? Why would I take a sister? Tomorrow, if you lose the career, who is going to be there for you? You're going to be left alone. It was all very accidental. I didn't plan anything. It was sort of like a dream, you know, an abstract idea of going to America or UK to study there. It actually happened accidentally when my dad found out that there's this school. He found out via internet. He just found Algoritm, and then he just offered me this opportunity, and he said, if you want, you can try. And that's how it happened. But then when it kind of came closer to choosing a university, choosing a job, getting to choose like a direction, a career, when it came closer to that, and that was exactly the point where I started considering a lot of different opportunities, where I started thinking about all the different universities in the UK. And that's when I became nervous, because I realized that it's either you work hard and you get where you want to be. So I realized that I had to work hard. I realized that if I catch the opportunity, then I get there. If I don't catch the opportunity, then I stay where I am. And it was like, either you do it or you don't. Before the exams began, I didn't expect any sort of results. I just did what I was told to do, and I just did my best to do all I can to get the best grades. But I honestly didn't expect anything. I didn't have this sort of expectation that I will get all the best grades and then I will get to the university I want to go to. But then when good results, they just came, I was kind of surprised that I had them, and I realized that I can go to a university that I really dreamed about. It was just a very spontaneous moment. And I didn't expect anything once again. I just got the message and I got the results. I started jumping and screaming all around the room. And my parents, they just ran into my room. They asked me, what's going on? And I was like, I got my results. And they also got very excited. We started planning a lot of things. And it was just like this moment when your dream comes true. It's unforgettable and it's so uplifting, and you really start believing in yourself and that dreams can come true. You know, for me, I don't think about whether I'm going to like it or not. It's that I want to move forward. So I try to sort of block out the emotional side of it and focus more on doing things and getting to where I want to get. So I'm going to study information management for business at the University College London. And I'm very excited about this particular course because in the future I'd like to become an entrepreneur and I'd like to have my own business. And that basically came from the experience that I got from working with my parents, because they are also involved in business. So I was working with them and I saw them sort of in this atmosphere, and I saw them working, and I got a chance to become part of this working business environment. So I have an elder brother. He's 19 years older than I am, and it's a huge gap, and it shows and it feels. Because right now he has a family, he has 3 children, he has a job, he has a wife. You know, when I grew up, I've been watching him also doing business, and the way he did business, the way he communicated with people. I pretty much started doing it with my parents, with my brother, with my dad. They'd go to meetings, I'd ask them to take me together with them in the meetings. They didn't want me to get to go with them because they thought, like, why would I take a daughter to my business meeting? Why would I take a sister? She's so much younger than I am. You are going to take me to the business meeting and I'm going to sit there and listen to everything you say. And I'd make notes when I'd listen them talk. I'd make some notes and then I'd memorize some of the things that they say to people, how they would negotiate with people and how they would extract profit from those negotiations. So that was very useful. That's still a huge part of my experience, and I like doing it together with my family. I feel like when you're doing business with your family, on the one hand, it can be very challenging because, you know, business is very challenging in itself, and you also have to argue your point. But on the other hand, when you're doing it with your family, you know that there is always someone who can support you and direct you. And yeah, I feel like it was a very supportive sort of environment for me, and also a great experience. Last year, when I was like 17, I didn't have any idea of what I wanted to do. I was just going with the flow, you know. But so as I accumulated experience, as I started working with my parents, as I began attending different courses, so as I accumulated experience, basically, I began to shape my own understanding of what I want to do in the future. I have this vision, and I think it's very important for anyone who wants to be successful in the future to have this very precise and clear vision of how they want to get to the point where they want to be. Yes, I like to do business, and one of the most important things for me to become the person I want to be is to accumulate experience and knowledge, and that's what I'm going to do in the university. I think getting to know different people, getting from all around different places, you know, from all the different countries. It's a very multicultural environment, and I'm very excited about this particular fact, because you get to know people from all across the globe, and then it opens up a lot of opportunities for you in terms of making business in Korea, in China, in India, in Europe, in America. So that's what excites me about it the most. So I'm definitely going to miss this style of teaching. I feel very comfortable when I'm in this academic environment in Algorithm, and when I'm talking to the teachers, I always feel like they can tell me something interesting, and they can deliver the material in a way that I will understand, and I'll get excited about every single new unit, about every single new topic that they're going to talk about, because they're doing it in such an interesting way. So I really like the delivery and the communication between students and teachers. So my priority, like the most important thing in my life, will probably always be the family, because you know, business, it's so full of ups and downs. Like today you are appreciated in the world of business, you have a great career, and tomorrow if you lose the career, who is going to be there for you? You're going to be left alone, you know? But when you have a family, it's just this sort of thing that is always there for you, and you feel loved and you feel wanted in your family. You feel like a part of something that is unconditional and that is so loving. You don't want to be without a family, you don't want to feel lonely. So I clearly think that it's important for you to develop yourself in both ways, and for me the most important thing in life is balance. If you find the right balance between having a family and having a business, having a career and having children and having a loving husband, that's exactly what you should aspire for. That's what you want to be, and that's what I want to be. That's what I want to do. That's how I want it to be. Of course, it's like very ideal, it's very dreamy. I don't think anything can be perfect in life, but I also think that the more you want something to happen, the more you work towards something, the closer you get to where you want to be and to what you want to be. Yes. Both. Both. Find a balance. You need to find a balance. You can do both.